shit.
Back in the building.
The craziness begins.
Yeah, another round, man. Another round. How y'all feeling? If you tuning in, hope y'all feeling good. Hope you had a good week, man. How your week been, Mike? Been a good week?
Fucking long, man. Fucking long.
Long as hell. Fucking work, all that, huh?
Well, I mean, yeah, it was weird. Work was weird. People were quitting.
Dang, for real?
Dylan just walked out, didn't no call, no show 2 days in a row.
Man, a guy came in. He was at before I left work today. I guess he cook at SOBs, and he said they just fired their executive chef because he asked me like if I was the chef at the draft, and he said they just fired the executive chef. But he said he said that position make like $90,000 a year and get benefits and all that shit. And he told me to go ahead and check it out because the food like. People like Sienna just told me again today. Like I hear this shit all the time. People like, man, I can tell the difference when you cook. I know when you're there, and I know when you're not there, and I want to be here when you're there. So
yeah, I'm about love into your
that out. I'm about to go ahead, bro. 90,000 a year to cook some food. Is you serious? Even though we about to own our own shit, I will still, man, give me that 90. What? What?
Put that extra love into cooking.
Yeah, what they mean, man. I love cooking food. Shit, give me 90 to cook some food, man. And benefits too. Crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, it is what it is. But man, the week was definitely long. I had to take a couple of days off, man, get the car together, and it still fully ain't together. So it's better than it was.
As long as you're driving, that's all that matters. You're on the road again.
Hell yeah, that not having no car is crazy. Yeah, so you already know what it is, man. Got to do it a little different, man. I feel like me and Mike both felt like we need to go a little bit more into depth because we got a lot of knowledge on this stuff, and we don't really be giving y'all the knowledge. Right. So we gonna go a little bit more
about sports today.
Yeah. We don't really we like predicting stuff and say a little bit, but nah, so you be a little bit different, man. And we gonna start with the big game tonight.
Yes.
Number 11, Utah. Number 4, USC.
This is huge for Ohio State fans. This is huge for even Bama fans, just depending on situations. This is huge all around.
Yeah.
This isn't just a game. And if USC loses, well, now they're out of the playoffs. If Utah wins, well, now they move up in a bowl somewhere. They get a higher bowl. Who knows what happens with that.
Right. It's a crazy scenario that could happen, though, because therefore – the committee, we lost a big game last week. Shout out to Michigan. Y'all did impress me. I will give y'all that. I didn't like the loss, had to accept it, but I was impressed with the play call, and that was great. I ain't even gonna lie. We take our L's like men. So,
that team up north did their job.
Yeah,
especially in the second half, man.
They did. It was great. So, Mike, I know you're gonna be somewhere around here somewhere, so that's for you. But it's a great scenario because. Like we lost that game to them, but the committee didn't look at it like it was a detrimental loss because they put us at 5. You know what I mean? So every team under us is 2 losses. You know what I mean? And Alabama, if they was gonna put Alabama over us, they would have done it. Alabama would be 5 right now. Yeah. So if because Utah won already 43-42. It was in Utah. This one's in California. So if Utah can pull this off. Will be number 4. Oh yeah, Mike. See, look, I told you. I already know. I was for you, man. Yeah,
we give you mad props for that win.
I ain't answered none of your messages or nothing because I ain't doing that this year. Everybody been sending me messages talking shit, and I ain't doing that. But I'm giving y'all props right now.
Giving your props.
Yes, sir. I was impressed by that. So
hey, listen, I went on TikTok and said I was dead wrong about my whole situation.
Oh yeah, we was wrong as hell. But next year, the same thing we said last year. Next year, you ain't doing it again. We gonna fix that. I don't care. But yeah, so just picture this. USC losing the game, us going to number 4 on Tuesday. Yeah. That's us against Georgia, Michigan against TCU. Mm-hmm. Just say we slide into 4, upset Georgia, Michigan upset TCU, a national championship with Michigan, Ohio State for the get back. I don't know if
anything's possible.
Anything's possible, but I'm just saying that's a good scenario for people to think about, man. Like it is.
What's crazy is they labeled the Ohio State Michigan game the game.
The game. What they've been Go ahead.
Imagine a rematch in the national championship.
Yeah, in the
That's not
same
even.
year.
That's not just the game. That's it right
That's
there.
it. Yeah, that's
That's
it.
it.
Yeah, yeah. And another, but I haven't been liking how they've been trying to downplay the game because it haven't been a rivalry for a while. You know what I mean? Coaching, whatever the case may be, but it
Yeah.
hasn't been a rivalry for a while. So they've been bringing up all these other games. Like they try to make a big deal out of the Iron Bowl, and it's like Auburn trash. Like, why would y'all even try to say that's the game? No, bro. Like, this only one the game. That's the game that you're looking forward to is that one, and it
Yes.
should be in prime time instead of 12.
Well, they need to switch that up, but I understand the reasoning why they did that back in the
Me
day because there
too.
was no
Yeah,
lights up
yeah.
there. But come on now,
They
it's
got
time
lights
to
now.
switch it up.
But Michigan Stadium also like 95 years old, and so they need to update a lot of stuff they were saying. But still, man, that shouldn't be a 12 o'clock game. And then when you look down the line later that day, it'd be Ohio State, Michigan at 12, then whoever, the Iron Bowl or whoever, Alabama, and then they'll play at like 3:30. But then the night game is like, come on, man, you got these. It's not even a top game for real. Like it's like, come on, man.
Washington State, somewhere.
Washington
Yeah, like,
State. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. We
I
don't
mean, I
want
get them
to.
playing later because they're over on the West Coast, so I get that
That's but
later for
still,
them.
yeah,
But
yeah. That's what it is.
again, our game should be slotted right there at 8 o'clock,
Yeah,
7:30. That should be
yeah.
where we at.
They play 3 games all the time at the same time. So you know what I mean. So I ain't they ain't no excuses for that, man.
Mike agreeing with us right here. That's how it
Championship
should be.
week is starting off good. It's about to start off good. It's about to be a real good matchup. USC is the 3-point favorite. Caleb Williams got to limit those turnovers. Like he has been doing a great job, but he will turn that ball over and lose the game.
Listen, this game for him is defining his moment. If he wins this game, he wins the Heisman. That's it. It's locked up for him.
Yeah, because it's wide open now. Because CJ lost to Michigan and didn't
played
have
his
a
little
good game.
stupid
He didn't
move.
have a good. He threw two. He had a great game actually. He almost threw 400 yards, but he threw 2 interceptions. So
Those 2 interceptions though were the last 2 drives of the game.
Yeah, so they may hold that against him. I mean, they got tipped or whatever, but it is what it is. They may hold that against him, but right now it is pretty wide open. So Caleb Williams, yes, he do have the opportunity for a Heisman performance and to run away with that. Yeah. I think Stetson Bennett's on there too. Georgia
should be.
Yeah,
I mean, he's done a hell of a job this year.
They've been sleeping on him, man. So before we go to that, you going with the upset or you going with USC?
Oh no, I'm going to go the Utes. I love their defense. They're very strong. Even though they gave up 42 points the last game,
they scored. Yeah,
I think they're very strong.
And they scored 43 though, so
they did.
Oh yeah, Blake Corum. Yeah, he out. He about to have surgery. That's bad. You know. Yeah.
But I mean, I got to go with the Utes. I got to go with. They already know how to play Caleb Williams. Again, they already played him, so they know how to do this. And I think their defense takes charge. And I don't think it's going to be no crazy 40 game or none of that. It's not 2 40 burgers are going up. I think it's going to be more in the 20s, 28, 24 type stuff like that.
Honestly, I think I'm with you on the score wise, like because I think Utah better defense, like way better defense. Come on, man, stop calling me. Let me turn that on silent real quick. Man, keep calling me. It's telemarketers, man. They love calling. Stop calling me, dog.
Put them on the pod.
Right. So, yeah. So the USC defense, I think they got their hands full because that Utah offense is a great offense. So they got a great quarterback that can make plays, win the game on a 2-point conversion at the end. So you know what I mean. So why is they still calling me? That's 3 times in a row. And if I answer it, it's going to be like Medicare rewards. Like, dog, you don't get that
car insurance. What about your warranty?
All right, so we both going with the upset, man. I think I don't even I mean, rank wise, yes, an upset, but I wouldn't even call it an upset.
No, I think those teams are equal. Yeah, like USC's ranked higher, but I think they're very equal when it comes onto the field, except for Utah's defense is way better than USC's.
For sure. All right, man. Number 3, TCU, Big 12 championship, Kansas State. That Martinez kid, he transferred over there and he got them looking real good.
Yeah.
I it's just a defense, man. It's just Kansas State defense. I don't think they'll hold up against TCU's offense.
Duggar, man, dude, that dude.
Duggar, and then Johnson. Johnson is
Listen,
he cannot be he can't be guarded.
That TCU offense is probably going to hang up a 40 on them. And
Yeah. I see this game being. I mean, Kansas State can score, but TCU's defense is. They've shown us over these past, like the last half of the season, that they can stop whoever. It don't even matter when it comes down to winning that game. They'll get turnovers and they will win the game. They've been doing it. They 12-0. I think they'll go to 13-0 after this game.
What I want to see from TCU's defense, though, I want to see a complete game, because what happens is
they
go up 40-14, 40-7.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you see a team come back and it brings it within 10.
Yeah, and they score 30 damn points in a row. Like,
yes, I want to see the TCU defense actually close a game out the way they start a game. If they can do that,
they'll be great.
They're an amazing team. They just they're killer. The Horned Frogs are amazing if they can do that, because their offense, like we said, they're killer already. The quarterback, that wide receiver Johnson, I mean, they're sick.
Yeah, for sure. And Johnson he's always open. That's the crazy thing about him. I want to see a complete game from TCU, but I want to see Kansas State hold up on defense. Is they going to be able to stop the run? Is they secondary going to hold up? Which I don't think their secondary will hold up, because their corners they're okay, but they're not elite corners that's going to lock anybody down.
No, they're not.
I think Johnson will have a career day too. I think he'll have a big game. Yeah, for real. So I'm gonna go with TCU. They it's in Fort Worth, so
I'm going with the undefeated boys. I mean, they haven't been relevant since Gary Patterson was coaching up there.
Exactly. Yeah.
You had Andy Dalton up there at one point.
Man, this number just keep on calling me, man, and I'll think I don't know who it is. It's a Williamsburg, Ohio.
I mean, I don't know, man.
I'm gonna answer it, man. Answer it on the pod.
Answer right now. See what's up.
They keep on. Oh, they hung up. I was about to answer it. They done called me 6 times in a row. 6 times in a row, y'all. I was about to answer that just to see what was going on. Like, come on, man, stop. If it's important, they'll text me like it's such and such.
Or maybe they can. Maybe they're on a phone that doesn't text.
Man, that's a 513 number. 643 4540. I don't know who number that is.
Could be county, could be a prison. You don't know.
Nah, it ain't no different. My cousin called from the same number every time. It's a Cleveland number. She locked up in Cleveland. So.
Oh, where's she at?
It's a pre-release. She got 2.5 years, but it's a pre-release though. So I'm trying to get her up out that mug before 2.5 years is up.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it was some bull, but Lil Bailey that was there at the draft last night. Yeah, she was protecting her pretty much, but we off topic as hell. But
let's go ahead and jump back up.
We can go off topic if we want to. That's the beauty. That's the beauty.
It's original and raw, baby.
Yeah, that's the beauty of having a pod. You can do what you want to do. So, all right, we both picked TCU. I think they're going to run away. I think you're right. 40 burger on them. 45 of them. You know what I mean? Another big one, number 1, Georgia LSU. And LSU, they done fell off a little bit, but they did get some big wins. They got 2 big wins. That Alabama win is the reason why they got all the way up to 5.
Yeah. I mean, you look at it, they went like this, and now they come back down to reality a little bit now.
Yeah. And they their quarterback is injured. They said he's still gonna play, so that's gonna be bad for him. But I want to see what their defense gonna do, because Georgia will go out there and run that score up really fast, and that game will get out of hand really fast, and it's not going to be good if Georgia, just because I already know, I can tell you right now, Georgia, they first 2 drives, they probably going to score touchdowns. So LSU is going to have to play great defense, them safeties and them DBs, because Stetson Bennett, he probably going to win the Heisman.
Listen,
with this performance, if he go out there with a Heisman moment, he will win the Heisman. I'm telling
you. Here's the thing with Georgia. In the last 2-3 games, they have started real slow. For the first half, they let crap teams, trash can teams, be right there with them.
Trash can teams, though.
And then in the second half, they pick up. See, LSU will be
Yeah,
right there with them the entire time, so they have to watch for that because Brian
yeah,
Kelly isn't going to have his team prepared for 4 quarters. He's going to have them right. He's going to
right.
make sure
Yeah,
they're ready for all 4 quarters.
yeah.
So Georgia can't start slow. If they do, this game can get out of hand and it can go the other way.
Yeah,
But
real fast too. And it's the championship week, so even if and yeah, LSU what 9-3, it's at 4 o'clock. They 9-3, but that don't really mean nothing at all. The
no,
record really don't mean nothing because this is championship week, so they gonna play a different level of football.
yeah, they're going to step
The
it up.
coaching is gonna be different. Everything's gonna be different, but they defense they got a lot to deal with this week. Like that's gonna
Oh,
be a
yeah.
lot for them to deal with coming off of a loss as well.
And what's the spread on that game?
Georgia 17.5.
I think I'm taking LSU in the points. If I was
Mm,
betting, I'm taking LSU in them points because I really think they're gonna give them a little more trouble.
wow.
I think it'll be a
You make
double
some
digit
money
game, but I
off of
don't
that,
think it's gonna be 17.
boy.
I think it'll be like 10, maybe a 2 touchdown game, but I think that second touchdown is gonna be at the end of the game. It's not gonna be
Mm,
smoking the whole time. But
I
I think
don't know.
Georgia does win.
I will know. We'll know off the first couple of drives. I'm telling you what's going to happen in this game because if
Yeah.
LSU's defense give up 2 touchdowns out the gate, it's going to be bad.
Oh yeah, if they go down by double digits right away, yeah.
Georgia, they come out and they score. So them first 2 drives is going to say a lot. It's going to say a lot for real because if they get punts or field goals, then that's different. That's LSU got a chance. But if on those first 2 drives, because usually in a college game, those first 2 drives say a lot. It tells you how the game is going to go at least for the first half.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At least for the first half. So if they go out and go 14-0, then that game's over. But if LSU can get some points, then it's a whole different ball game. I just want to see what their defense look like though.
We'll find out.
Want to see what their defense. It's going to be on their defense, but Georgia, I think Georgia's going to definitely win that game though.
No, yeah, I got Georgia winning
Well, they
that.
definitely should win that game. I should say. You just never know, man. Number 2, Michigan and Purdue, 8 o'clock. Michigan 16.5 point favorites. It's in the big house. Michigan should win this game,
It's
but
in the big house.
it's at the big house. Oh
How
well, I'm
is it?
in Indianapolis. My bad.
I'm
It's
gonna
at
say, hold on, man. What?
Indianapolis. I'm looking at the regular. It's in Indianapolis at
I'm
Lucas
gonna say,
Oil.
yeah. I thought it was at Lucas Oil, but
Yeah, it's at Lucas Oil. It's always at Lucas Oil. That's the
yeah,
headquarters.
that's stupid. I hate that.
Yeah, that is. I hate that too. But it's a
They need to start
neutral
switching
field.
it up between all states or whatever with teams. But I
It's
mean,
neutral. Though.
Michigan should roll on them. I mean,
Yeah.
that defense plays the way they did in the second half against O State, then they should just smoke these dudes. Like they could put 40 up on the. I mean,
That's
they
what
put
I'm
40 on
thinking.
Ohio State. They should put 40. They could probably even put 50, a 50 burger on these boys.
Oh yeah, on Purdue, but Purdue's actually a good team. They actually got a
But
good
yeah, they're
defense.
decent.
Just
They
like
are good.
Illinois, just like the Illinois game where it was like 17-10, but then they came out and did that to us because
Yeah.
they play harder against us. You know what I mean? They want to come out there and beat us. But in games like this, these is the ones that you got to watch out for because it's trap games, man. Like these be the trap games. The teams they 8-4, so they won 8 games. That's still a lot of games to win.
Yeah.
Even though you lost 4, you lost to some good teams, except for maybe like one of those, maybe 2 of those losses wasn't to a good team. But overall, you got 8 wins. That's a good amount of wins to be able to look like a upset could come. So
Yeah.
again, JJ McCarthy gonna have to have another game like that because Corum's out. Corum, he's having surgery, so he's done for the season. Edwards didn't really do. I mean, he had a solid game starting out, throughout the game, but
Yeah,
then he
those
had
couple big
2
runs
big
that really gave him
runs.
all those yards.
Yeah, those couple big runs, and that's what opened it up for him. So if Purdue can stop the run, JJ McCarthy's gonna have to win the game. He's gonna have to get some open receivers like he did against us. Like he's gonna have to have some stuff go his way, some blown assignments and stuff like that for him to get off, man. Because I still haven't seen him like he was throwing to wide open dudes. You know what I mean? Against us, he was throwing to wide open people. All 3 of those, 3, 4 of those long bombs, those was wide open. You know what I mean? Like so, I don't know if Purdue don't bust coverage, you know what I mean, and they actually play their coverage because we was worried about the run.
Yeah.
So it was single coverage the whole day, the whole time. So you know what I mean. You blow a coverage and it's over. You don't got no help. So
Yeah, no damn adjustments were made in our game.
yeah, and the coaching was terrible. So yeah, it's gonna come down to coaching. Purdue's gonna have to their coach. I forgot who it is. It's on the tip of my tongue. But yeah, he's gonna have to outcoach Jim Harbaugh because right now Jim Harbaugh's coaching pretty good.
Yeah, he is. He had a real good game against us, and that whole team again. If that defense plays the way they played in that second half, they'll can shut Purdue out.
Mm-hmm. But Michigan should win that game. I'll take Michigan for sure.
Oh yeah.
In that game, Clemson and North Carolina, man. North Carolina ended up with 3 losses, man.
I didn't see that coming. Teams,
but I think they're gonna win this game. I think they're gonna win this game. I think they're gonna beat Clemson. I really do. They
listen. They definitely can.
Yeah, like, Clemson got 2
definitely can win this game.
Yeah, and Clemson don't look that good. They won 10 games. They 10-2, but they do not look that good.
That quarterback pulled a Zach Wilson. He had 8 completions in a game.
Yeah, 8 completions. Yeah, like that's not a Clemson. That's not a Dabo Sweeney.
No, yeah, that's not a Clemson quarterback. That's not how they are.
Hell no. That's nowhere near a Clemson quarterback.
Clemson don't look right, and North Carolina could definitely get that. Because what's the points in that game?
7.5 for Clemson.
Yeah, I take North Carolina in the points. I mean, 7.5. You're getting a touchdown and a half of points, and you could. I mean, I take North Carolina.
Yeah, me too, man. I really think they defense gonna come out there and show some things. They got a pretty good defense, so I think they'll be solid enough to hold off at the end of the game because I don't think it'll be a runaway game for nobody. I think it'll be close, and at the end of the game,
you put the clamps on that quarterback, and he just seems to fold. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Drake May, freshman too. He's a freshman. It's a big moment for him. He got all the way. He got here as a freshman though, so
he steps up and see what happens.
It goes to him. So he on the Heisman too. He on. I don't know if he's still on there because he had a couple bad games. The last 2 losses they wasn't too good. So
yeah,
he may not be on there no more. But I'm definitely going with North Carolina though because this is definitely a Heisman moment game.
Yeah, the baby blue, the Tar Heels should win this game.
Yeah, the Tar Heels definitely should win this game. I skipped over UFC and Tulane, but it's a championship game. So
who?
Tulane is actually number 18, and UCF is number 22. Tulane is 10-2, dog.
Tulane
10-2, and
what is that, the Green Wave?
9-3. I haven't seen no Tulane games, so I really can't talk about Tulane. When they played Cincinnati, I seen that one, and they was good in that game because they beat Cincinnati. They did a great job beating Cincinnati. But UCF, they don't look good either. They don't look good. Tulane definitely looked better than them in the game I seen them against Cincinnati defense and moving the ball on offense. They did a real good job. I think they'll do the same thing. I think Tulane will pull it out.
They could be an old school slobber knocker.
They're 4-point favorite. They're 4-point favorite. That's what that's what Vegas thinking. They're 4-point favorite. So the sports books think the same thing.
Yeah, I think it'll be a close game, but yeah, I mean they can beat each other up is what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that Green Wave, the Tulane.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a lot of points either. It'll be a low scoring game.
24-21,
something like that.
17. Yeah, I can even go 21-18. I can see that.
So now that we in championship week, because that's all the games. Are you surprised by any of these championship matchups? I know I am. It's one I can tell you off the top of my head that I'm surprised about. Is us not being in that championship game.
Well, I mean, everybody, that's an obvious one for us.
Not being there again for a second year in a row, like, come on, man. Like,
I mean, that's obvious for us.
Yeah, man. Kansas
If I had to say, if I'm surprised by one, to me, it's the SEC.
Yeah, LSU.
I'm shocked
LSU.
With Brian Kelly being a new coach and how they started, because they started off looking like straight trash. Like they did not look like a good team or like they were going to do anything.
Yeah.
And then they come out and had 2 big games.
2 big games.
Big games they wanted. And Alabama being the biggest of it.
Yeah.
And
we messed up Alabama's whole season.
Yeah. And now they're in this spotlight, which, I mean, again, they're probably not going to live up to that spotlight. I think it'll be closer than what the points say. But it's just that shocks me that they got in there.
Right.
I mean, it really does, because Ole Miss looked like they were going strong, and then Ole Miss lost 3 in a row.
And they fell off. Yep. And then Oklahoma State looked good, and then they lost like 4 in a row. It was like dang. Kansas started off 5-0, and then they lost like 6 in a row.
Yeah, there was teams that looked fire and then went downhill.
Yeah, that happened a lot, man. Oregon, I thought would be in the Pac-12.
Because what
I thought it would be USC. I thought it would be Oregon. I thought it would be Oregon, man. I thought Oregon would have been one of those teams.
Well, with Bo Nix over there, everybody assumed that. Bo Nix, they have one of the best tight ends in the country. Well, that's Oregon State has the best, but Oregon has a good defense. I mean, they're always fast.
Right.
But yeah, Utah's come up and stepped up with that defense. I mean, winning games, beating USC the way they did. They really made a whole thing about it, because I think they took that loss last year to Ohio State when Ohio State just demolished them.
Yeah.
I think they took that straight to their heart, and they said, we ain't doing this again.
I thought UCLA would be there too. That's who I picked, but then they lost.
Yeah. Good old Chip Kelly over there.
Oh, Chip Kelly, big head ass. But yeah, that's
like a weeble wobble.
But the biggest one is probably LSU.
Yeah,
Kansas State too, because I thought Oklahoma State or something, one of those type of teams.
Everybody thought Oklahoma could still be relevant, but they lost all them pieces.
Yeah, and they just looked horrible.
Well, then you went to Kansas because they were so hot.
Yeah.
And then you went to Baylor because they were so hot.
Yeah.
And then it was just everybody just started tumbling down, and it was like, hold on, all right, what about Texas? They picked up, they almost beat Bama that game, and then you're like, oh, they could do something.
Texas got derailed, but next year they're gonna be good. Quinn Ewers second year, and then the year after that, Archie Manning will be a sophomore.
I think they might start Arch Manning.
Not over Quinn Ewers.
I think they might do it.
They done paid him. They already gave Quinn the NIL. That's their quarterback.
Quinn got an NIL when he was up here at Ohio State.
Nah, that's why he went back there, because he got an NIL there. He came here, got one, and then he went back there and got one. Yeah, Quinn Ewers.
We'll see how it works out, because I don't know.
Yeah, he only transferred because CJ was good, but Arch is probably going red shirt, so he can still have all 4 of his years.
All them years.
Yeah, he'll red shirt, and Quinn Ewers will leave after his second season. He'll leave. He'll go to the NFL or transfer, but he won't be the quarterback after next year.
Yeah, no.
Arch Manning will. Lil Peyton, what's their older brother name?
It's Eli and Cooper.
Cooper's son. Yeah, Cooper's son is definitely going to be the quarterback. He's a Manning. It's inevitable.
He's the grandfather.
His name is Manning, and he's good, so it's inevitable. Yeah. It's going to happen. So yeah, man. Like tomorrow, starting at 8:00 in the next hour, it's about to go down, and Buckeyes, we need this. We need
Buckeye fans are cheering for the Utes.
Man. We need the Utes, even though we busted them last year. And it's crazy because if USC win this, we'll probably be playing the Utes again for the second year in a row in the Rose Bowl.
I don't know. They're talking about not putting us in the Rose Bowl. They're talking about putting us in the Orange Bowl against Clemson.
Oh, that's fire.
If Clemson wins, they're talking about putting us in the Orange Bowl against them.
Well, because it's a bigger bowl game. If we, if USC win, they're going to put us in it, of course. Which they should have did the same thing last year, but it is what it is. That was a different year, but hey, I ain't mad at that, man. But starting 8:00 is going down, and then Kansas State, TCU start off tomorrow, and then 2 4:00 games, which is LSU, Georgia, Tulane, and UCF, and then the 2 8:00 games, Purdue, Michigan, Clemson, North Carolina.
Hell yeah!
It's 2 games on at all times except for 12 and tonight. So that's dope. So Saturday will be pretty good.
Mom with the Go Bucks. Yeah, of course. It's always Go Bucks. We'll just have to go Bucks. Yeah, we're rooting for the Utes. It's Go Utes.
We gotta go for the Utes right now. Get the Buckeyes in the playoffs, man. Because if we can get in those playoffs, man, we might sneak one in, man.
And that would be crazy if we took down Georgia and then met the team up north right there in that championship.
Yeah. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Just us two in the championship would be crazy, man. But it's a scenario that can happen. It's a lot of them. If USC don't win, the committee, we will be back at 4.
Yeah, there's no way they don't put us back up there.
They ain't putting no 2-loss team in front of us, and our only losses to their number 2 team.
Yeah,
it's not gonna happen like that. Now it's crazy because if the game would have been closer, like 3 touchdown, something like that, we'd probably still be at number 4 right now.
Oh yeah, if it was close, if it was within like
Because they put
14
emphasis
points,
on how
14,
much we lost by. They put emphasis on how much we lost by.
yeah, at
Yeah,
home. Yeah, that
at
was it. That
home.
was it.
Yeah. They put emphasis on that. So we could probably still be at 4 right now, but that's just it's cool. That's how the cookie
It's cool.
crumbles.
It's cool.
It's cool. We still got a chance, man. Nah, hey, see you in the Orange Bowl or the Rose Bowl. Hey, it is what it is. We gonna win our stuff, even though just like last year, that team up north beat us and they went and lost in the playoffs and didn't win nothing. We won a Rose Bowl, so
Yeah.
So hey, even if we don't get there, they go to the playoffs. Y'all better win and go win a playoff game.
Yeah. Big Ten better win
Represent
everything.
for the Big Ten, yeah. Represent for the Big Ten, man. We gotta build the Big Ten up, make it strong again. So yeah, go out there and win. I wouldn't be mad. I don't want them to win no championship though.
I mean, I don't care if they do because I want next year when they come back, we smack them up.
Hell no, I don't want to see that.
Listen, I don't sit here and say, hey, but
I don't want to see that. Like, I don't want to see the Steelers win a championship. No, I don't want to see. I'm sorry, I just don't want to see that.
No, I don't want to see the No, see, that's a little different.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It's worse. No,
Listen,
Michigan, Ohio State is worse. I don't want to see them. No.
Listen, the reason why it's different is because the Steelers winning the championship does nothing for our division. Michigan winning the championship does hella things for our conference as a whole.
Man, us Ohio State being in the Big Ten do a lot for that conference.
Yeah, I get that.
Ohio State and get you ranked out here.
Food.
Yeah.
That's why I want all our squads in the top 10 or top 25.
I feel that, but I don't want Michigan. I can't. No. I don't want to see them win no championship.
Not against us. If they go out there and beat Georgia, hey, I don't care.
Yeah, we done got a championship in the last 2 decades. We just got to get one in this decade now.
Well, we will. It's not.
You know what I mean? Like the last 2 decades, bro. We got one in 02.
Don't worry about it. It's not over yet.
Yeah, 02, and then we got one in 14. Yeah, so I don't want to see Michigan get no. I don't want to see that, man. So make sure y'all check them games out, man. It's gonna be a good championship.
Especially this one tonight, man. Put on your Utah hat and go Utes, baby.
Definitely, yeah, man. And we gonna slide up. We are gonna go up there after the pod and shit, though. If you trying to go up there, yeah.
There you go, Mom. I feel it, Mom. I feel it.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with her on that too. Yep. It's a smart woman right there. Yeah. You know what she's talking about.
She's a Cowboys fan too, so I don't know.
Yeah, Cowboys, man. They hey, speaking of Cowboys, hey, good segue into the NFL. I like that. Yeah, I like that. That was great. Yeah, but them Cowboys actually look good, man.
Their defense, dude. I swear their defense is killer.
It's ridiculous. Like it almost don't matter if you play Cooper Kupp or Dak.
Listen, you don't even got to talk about Trayvon Diggs. That's the craziest part about this. You talk about the front 7. Yes. The front 7
and Micah
is the killer part of that defense.
Micah Parsons.
Trayvon I can't think of the other corner's name. You don't even got to talk about them dudes.
Yeah.
That front 7 gets to that quarterback. Guy can't even throw the ball. And if he
Micah Parsons remind me of T.J. Watt, man. Dude, how dominant when TJ was at his high. That's what Micah Parsons reminds me of.
Dude reminds me of like a mini Lawrence Taylor. Like he just tears through the line.
Nah, I mean, I get people saying that though, man. But Lawrence,
I said mini. I didn't say he was.
No. I'm talking about just the comparison period, man. Lawrence Taylor, man. That's different.
He was a monster.
Wasn't nobody like.
Bro, nobody's ever like that dude. That dude was a rabid beast.
Bro, you can triple team this dude. He probably still gonna make the play.
That's why I said mini. That's why I said mini.
He could get on that level, but he definitely far from that though. He's definitely far from that.
That's her whole point. She was a Cowboys fan because my Uncle Bob was a Steelers fan, and she had to go against them all the time when they watched football.
Yeah. I'm with that. Yeah, the Cowboys actually good, man. They doing great, man. But we'll start with the game last night, Bills Patriots.
That wasn't a game.
And I expected the Bills to win, man. But Josh Allen is like that boy is talented, man. Like his getting out of that.
Game. They threw a beating. They threw the Patriots a beating.
Yeah, did you see the a specific play was when he was running to the sideline
out of bounds and he threw it?
Bro, did you see the throw though? He got dude off of him, but the throw, throw, and that's what I mean. When you throw your man open, you gotta throw him open. You gotta throw him open. That
was the second time he's done that against the Patriots. Last year he did the same thing to them.
Yes, that was beautiful, man.
Same play at all.
that defense showed up.
Oh yeah,
They
that
showed
defense
up.
definitely showed
Had
up.
Mac Brown acting out. I mean, I said Mac Brown. Mac Jones had Mac Jones acting out.
Oh yeah, he was running around the backfield like he was going to try to throw something. He get smacked.
Yeah, man. Like I
There
don't
was
think
some
he's
big
the
hits in
guy.
that game too.
I don't think he the guy yet. Maybe they need some more pieces. You know what I mean? And because he's
They don't
not,
have a receiver.
they don't got nothing.
Listen, Ramon Stevenson could be their back, but they have no number one receiver. They have a bunch of twos and threes out there.
Dog, I don't even think they got a two. I think they got a bunch of threes out there.
They have what you call like
You
I
can
used to be
disguise.
two. Like Devontae Parker used to be a good two. Now
Yeah,
he's like
in Miami, but you can disguise a two as a one though.
you
If
can, but they can't do it up there.
that's what I'm saying, you can't disguise none of them as ones because they're not twos. They
No,
are
yeah, they're
threes.
not none of that
Sorry.
crap up there.
Like Jacoby Myers is a beast, but if you put him with two other guys that's a little bit better, bro, he'll be even better.
He's a monster because he'll be the one open. Yeah.
Exactly. He'll be even better. That's what I'm saying. So they like Belichick. I know he liked being a GM, but he really needs to hire a GM at some point in time.
Yes. Or how about this? You step the hell down, go be the GM if you want to be the GM,
Or
and
go
let
be
somebody
yeah,
else.
let
Let your
somebody
son
else
run
do
that.
it. Yeah, for real, because he trying to do both, man, and it's not been the same. It's for a while. Like even he had Tom Brady to bail him out of a lot of situations, man.
His problem, he's trying to do so much with less.
Right.
You're gonna have to spend some money and actually do something because you can't do it with what you got. It's not gonna happen.
He's trying to have the same Patriots team that he's always had. It's like, dog, you don't even got a defense strong enough to be those Patriot teams.
You got two dudes on defense that are good. You got some older, safeties and corners in the McCourty brothers.
Yeah.
You need to put some talent and young, fresh guys on this team.
They need some youth, man, some fresh guys, some young guys.
Especially on defense.
Yeah, especially on defense. It starts with the defense.
Yeah.
It has to start with the defense.
I mean, they do have a monster on defense, but again, you can't have just one guy.
Right. Not just
Judo or whatever his name is.
You gotta have a few guys. You gotta have
you gotta have some other guys.
You gotta have some good guys, and you gotta have a great guy, and you gotta have a guy that can be great. A couple guys that can be great when they reach that potential. If you got that on your defense or offense, eventually you're gonna be good. But the Patriots look like they're going backwards. You know what I mean? So 24 to 10.
They went away from what their plan used to be was double tight ends.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even have one tight end you can count on that team. Jonas Smith.
Right.
Where's Hunter Henry? He got hurt. So, I mean, you have nothing. You have nothing right now on that squad. They need to get back to getting that double tight end.
That's confusing to me, too, that Belichick don't got no tight ends, man. Like, that's real confusing to me. Why didn't he go get Hawkinson?
Because he thought Hunter Henry because they went and got Hunter Henry.
That's what I'm saying. He got to stop doing that, bro. Like, go get the guys that's doing what they do, man. They don't be injured. I'm going to get guys that's not injured. Hunter, he be injured, bro. Like, he was injured in Las Vegas. Like, that's why they don't got him no more.
He was on the Chargers, yeah.
Oh, Chargers. Oh, my bad. Yeah, Chargers. That's why they don't got him no more.
Yeah, they got rid of him because you can't count on him.
Can't count on him. He's not reliable. So why would you do that? But good win for the Bills. They looking good. The Chiefs, I still think is the top AFC team right now. But the Bills, they do look good, man. But they slipped up a couple games and didn't really look good. So
the Browns almost beat them in that one game. That was crazy.
Yeah. So good win for them, man. They still got a lot of work to do, man. A few more weeks left. They still got a lot of work to do to try to get that bye if they from the Chiefs. And speaking of the Chiefs, man, we actually play them at 4:25. The Bengals and the Chiefs.
Bengals and the Chiefs.
Yeah, man. So Chase will be back.
Well, they say he's on track. Yeah, he definitely.
I don't know how big of a difference that's going to be since he's been out for these few weeks. Hopefully, 100% healthy, and that'd be good. We know he had a career day last year when we played him, 266 receiving yards.
Yeah, he killed it.
Their DBs aren't no better than they was last year.
No.
So they really only got Chris Jones. And ain't that
they have that rookie linebacker. Yeah, Chris Jones and that rookie linebacker.
Yeah, that's it. That's all they really got. They DBs aren't that good. So Chase could probably have a field day again, or Higgins, or one of those guys. We got to do a better job of getting Tyler Boyd more involved, though.
Yeah. Because
That's
people
what I
forget him.
really want
Higgins
to see.
seems to take over, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
There
And I
goes
don't think,
Higgins.
yeah, Higgins. He had a great game last week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
I don't think Mixon coming back this week either, man. They saying he's still
I don't
limited
want to hear that. Don't say
with,
that.
with the
Don't need to say.
concussion. Yeah, they saying he's still limited in practice and
I
all
don't
that.
care.
So,
Put him
but
out there.
if he practiced today and got to practice today, then most likely he'll play. So I haven't heard
He
anything
needs to
yet.
play, man. My fantasy squad needs him. We
Yeah,
need him.
me too. Mine too. I got him on mine. Like I need him to go ahead and go out there, man.
I'm about to be pissed because now Mixon and I got Najee Harris and Mixon on the same squad.
Right. And see, the Chiefs, they had Tyreek Hill last year, and we still did what we did.
Still did what you
It was
think.
a
So now,
high-scoring game. Now they don't got Tyreek, and our defense is still playing strong, still playing great defense. We don't give up a lot. You know, we give up some, but we don't give up a lot. But I think because it's Patrick Mahomes, so he gonna make plays.
yeah.
You know, Travis Kelce, the tight end, always kills us.
Good old Patty Mahomes.
We always get killed by tight ends. You know what I mean? Kelce can't win the game by itself, but we always get killed by tight ends. So he'll probably have a good day, but I don't think the Chiefs gonna have enough. They running game's not that good this year.
Heidelairs on the IR. Now they got rookies starting there.
They don't do much running the ball. So I think we'll pull this out, and I really think the Bengals will beat the Chiefs again this year. We beat them twice last year. So
listen, get the pressure on Mahomes and make him have to throw plays because again, the Cincinnati defense should be able to shut down those wide receivers and put hands on them. They won't be able to break away.
Tyreek Hill bailed him out a lot last year.
Yeah, because his quick feet, his speed, that helped him out a lot.
Just throw the ball, just throw it, and then he down there to catch it. So, you know, the DB lose the ball and it's over for you. But they don't got that. They don't got that this year.
They don't have that at all.
Yeah, so I'm going with the Bengals though. Kansas City is only a 2-point favorite, but
Where's
we at home.
It's in Cincinnati.
We at home. Yeah, we at home. Bengals is at home.
You know what? I'm gonna ride with you too. I'm gonna ride with the Bengals.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with them. We'll go to 8-4. That's what I need to see right there. Yeah, that's what I need to see.
Patty Mahomes, she said, a really good quarterback.
He's really, he is. And anytime you got Patrick Mahomes, you got a chance to win.
Yeah.
That guy, he's a magician. They call him that. He really is. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with the Bengals though, man, because I really think they're not the same team. The running game, they don't got Tyreek Hill. They not the same team. So I'm definitely going with the Bengals.
All right. Me too.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to go to the Browns and the Texans.
What?
Deshaun's back. Deshaun, what do you expect from that guy? How do you think y'all going to look with him?
Here's what I expect.
Going to look better than Jacoby?
Here's what I expect. I expect 5 touchdowns, 3 massages, and a run.
5 touchdowns, 3 massages, 2 jerk-offs. Deshaun about to go crazy.
Here's what's going to happen.
But the crazy, before we even talk about that, what's going on with the lawyer bringing the prosecutor bringing 10 of the victims to the game? Why is he doing that? Somebody please tell me.
I don't know. But to me, any one of those women that show up to that game to a facility that facilitated the rooms that supposedly this crap happened in, to watch the guy that did it, no woman wants to see the guy that did anything like that to them. They don't ever want to see this dude ever in their life. Now they're gonna go sit in a suite that the lawyer paid
on that,
for.
but we can't. I don't know if we can do that though. I don't know if we can make the because I get it because I feel the same way. Like why y'all accepting that?
I'm assuming that most women don't want to see the guy that
So I don't get why
that's
he's
an assumption. It's not me saying that's what it is. It's an assumption on that. Because most women
accepted it though. That's the crazy part. Why would you supposed to be like, no, I don't want to see that dude.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Who wants to see that crap? No one wants to see something that happens.
Yeah,
that happened like that to you. Like if you had a traumatized situation enough to where you went with a lawyer, you went to go sue, you went to go do all these things you did, hung up in court. Now you're gonna go to a free football game, sitting in a suite, drinking champagne and eating food.
You know
that's crazy to me.
You know what would be so crazy, man? If he was still getting massages from if he was still getting massages from them, then
they got a sign.
I'm just saying, bro. Like this is weird as hell, man. Like,
To me, it is weird. And then there's gonna be a bunch of signs in the audio. The
yeah,
crowd's gonna have signs. There's gonna be all that crap.
I don't know. Maybe they think he gonna have a bad game if they
I'm
there. So
telling you
they're
right
gonna be
now, you about
in
to
the
fire it
spot.
up just because of that.
Yeah. So I don't know. It is what it is, man. The Texans is 1-9-1. So but y'all only a 7-point favorite.
Yep, 40 burger coming. Telling you,
You think?
40.
You think?
40 burger. Nick Chubb's gonna have 200 rushing yards on these boys
But do
because
you think the defense is gonna show up against the Texans? You think the Texans gonna get win number 2 against y'all?
hell nah. This defense got a lot. They proved a lot last game against Tom Brady and that team.
Mm-hmm.
They proved a lot.
Pulled it out too.
They step up. They're going to destroy Kyle whoever and Davis
Kyle,
Mills or whoever the hell they put back there.
Whoever that guy is.
Damian Pierce ain't going to run nowhere. But I think Chubb has an amazing game because, again, Watson's going to open up the run game for us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And
he's going to change the whole aspect of this. You're going to see a different Browns team with him back.
Oh, yeah. The whole game plan got to change because now you got to put RPOs in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to – and we got the fast, speedy guys to do a lot of that crap.
Yeah, he can run. Like he's not the guy that's gonna run. He gonna try to beat you from the pocket, but he's gonna do what he do. I'm going with y'all though, for real.
I'm telling you, I'm thinking we're gonna.
I think Deshaun gonna have a real good game, but I actually think the defense will play better because he's there. Because he, they know what they get.
Yes.
They know they got a guy. Not saying that they didn't have the faith in Jacoby because they still played with Jacoby.
But again, him making the throws that he needed to at end of games.
It's going to be another level of that, especially if Deshaun come out there and he start off good and he leading them down the field and he getting points. If he's doing that, then the team's going to play way better. The whole
way crazy. That defense ain't going to be on the field the whole time. Get rest. It's going to be a whole different thing.
It's be a whole game. So the Browns should definitely win that. Definitely going with the Browns. Damn, you said 40?
40, they're going on them.
All right. 40. I don't even know. Damn, all right. It'd be crazy if they get the text not good though, so you might. I mean, it's not really far fetched. So. Yeah, I'm definitely going with the Browns in that. Myles Garrett, I think he'll eat. I think he's gonna eat.
He definitely should. There was a whole thing saying he talked to a ref. And he said, "What about me getting held?" The ref says, "You're fighting through the holding, so I can't call it." What? Well, that makes no sense.
And that don't make sense. It don't make sense. It don't make sense, but it do make sense because holding, that means you usually stopping your man from getting through it. So they're gonna call that. But if he's getting through it, there's no reason to call it because he's getting through it. So I get it. It don't make sense, but it do make sense because you really only call
both sides of that. But that's crazy to see.
But you only really call holding if he's holding and he's stopping his man from making the play. That's really when you get the holding calls. That's why when we see we're like, damn, he held him. But if dude got through that shit, they not gonna call it. It makes sense because if he's not impeding his man and stopping his man from making the play or getting to the play, then it makes sense. It does.
You got to grab right here. You start grabbing out here. That's
I
don't care
but
what happens.
If they grabbing him out here and he just throwing them off of him, then there ain't no reason to call holding because he done got to him and got the sack. He done went got the sack on the top of the backfield. Like it don't even matter. Why would I call holding? He
I
already
want to see that yellow laundry all over the field.
Yeah, but he do get held a lot because you have to. You gotta hold him. You ain't got no choice.
Don't give me a yellow flag, man.
Right, throwing all game. Yellow. 15 flags everywhere, all over the field.
Just whistle.
Yeah. Browns definitely gonna win that game though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a whole different Browns team. I think it's gonna look completely different. Another big one, Dolphins and the Niners.
Listen,
I'm actually looking forward to see what Tua gonna do against the Niners defense.
They're going to the West Coast for this game, and that always takes. Listen, I don't care what anybody says. That takes a hit on you, no matter what.
Oh yeah.
West Coast, you might go out there at the beginning of the week. You still got to get used to stuff. It's a whole different atmosphere.
Yeah.
But again, Jimmy G has to prove
he's not.
Here's what has to happen. The Niners defense has to hold Miami at the beginning so Jimmy and CMC can get their footing and go score.
Yeah.
If Miami goes out down there and just starts scoring, Jimmy G throw back into this. I could be able to do that.
Yeah.
So it can't be one of those.
See, Jimmy G, to me, is not to take you over the top
I
guy.
don't know if we went out. All right, we back. I don't.
It cut out for a second.
It just can't get out of hand that way. Miami will roll them if it gets out of hand that way.
I know
Otherwise,
because Jimmy G's not he not gonna bring you back from no loss or like you know what I mean. He barely can keep leads and stuff like that, man. So I think the Dolphins because they got Tyreek Hill and Waddle. When you got that combination, man, and they still got Gesicki, you know what I mean? They still got Gesicki down there, yeah. So I really think Tua's gonna go out there and show his ass on some MVP type. You know what I mean? He on that list for MVP.
I'm I'm gonna go Niners.
Niners, you think
I'm going
what
Nines,
because
and I like the run game and
hold
their
on because
defense.
of
I'm gonna
offense
go
or
Nines. I'm gonna go CMC
because of offense or defense?
because of the defense, but it's more because of CMC.
Yeah, because I think if the Niners win, I think it'll be because of defense. I don't think it'll be because of the offense. I think it'll be a low scoring game. It's not the 49ers don't score a lot of points, so they gotta stop you from scoring points. So I think it'll be a low scoring game. If the Niners win, it'll be low. If
Yeah,
the Dolphins win, the Dolphins gonna put up like 30 points.
yeah, I can see that. All
Yeah,
right, all
yeah.
right. So you're Dolphins, I'm Nines.
Yeah, I'm going with the Dolphins, man. And only because Tua and Tyreek and that offense, man. But their defense is good too. But that offense is different. That offense is different. They can score quick and they can score whenever they want to. And I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that's what's gonna happen. An interesting game though, is the Commanders and the Giants, man, because the Commanders is 7-5. And I don't know if anybody expected them to be 7-5.
Now with Tyler Heineke. Now
So
with
the
that boy
Giants,
running the ship.
right, but Heineke, I think he's good. I think they should make him their
Yeah,
quarterback. I'm sorry,
full
he's good. He
fledged
wins.
starter next year. He better start the season.
Yeah, he wins when he comes in the game. When they got to play him, he wins games. The Giants been slipping though, so I
Well, they
don't.
got rid of their best wide receiver, and Slayton stepped up, but you still Danny Dimes can't do what he needs to do most of this
Yeah,
time. So
he's mediocre. He's mediocre, and they only really got Saquon Barkley. That's they
Saquon
only.
Barkley, they got
That's it.
again, they got Darius Slayton, but you're not going to be able to do much with just that.
Yeah, and Slayton's not what he used to be or what he could have been or should have been. Because
Yeah,
Darius Slayton he should have been way better than he's actually been. Like, cause he
yeah,
was
he
at
definitely
one
should.
point in time he was a
He was the
real good
man.
receiver. Yeah, he was a real good receiver. But I don't think Danny Dimes can hold up, and I don't think their defense can hold up either. I don't know what it is about Heineke and the Commanders, man. But they go out there and play for that guy, and I think their defense is they'll show up and do the job.
Think about this: that defense has been without Young this whole time.
Yeah, doing it without
Chase
Chase
is
Young.
coming back, I believe, this game.
Yeah, but they front four like it's already dope. When you add Chase to it, it's just
Now it's
different.
about to be nuts.
It's just different, man. Like they got a real good front four when
Oh
you add
yeah,
Chase in there.
again, their front seven is good. Their front
Yeah,
seven,
front. Yeah, and they young too.
yeah.
Yeah. So and their defense actually impressed this year, man. It actually surprised me how good
Montez
they've been.
Sweat, was
Yeah,
it
the
Damian
sweats them
Payne?
up. Yeah. They got some
Yeah, they
guys,
they
man. But they maturing though. They matured. They went to another level. Like your offense, is not really the best, but your defense can keep you in games. And then
oh
you got
yeah,
a
that
quarterback that
defense will
can.
shut down another side of the ball.
Oh yeah, and they keep them in games. That's why they 7-5. That is crazy, man.
Yeah,
That is crazy. I'm gonna go with the Commanders though. I think the
yeah, I'm right
Commanders.
there with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with them because the Giants coaching is just I don't know what's going on, man. They started out looking good, man, but right now it's something going on.
Yeah,
I know they got injuries and all that, but still the coaching is it's not good. Like they're not even putting Danny Dimes and I can't even call him that. Daniel Jones. They're not putting Daniel Jones in the position to win games.
They're not putting that Duke player in there. Yeah, I know. I don't know what they're
Yeah,
doing. We'll see what
yeah,
happens.
yeah. Commanders for sure. For sure.
Commanders.
The Jets been falling off. They got the Vikings, man. The Vikings they suffered another loss, but I think they still riding high, even suffering another loss. They looking good.
I'm taking the Vikes.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
yeah.
definitely taking the Vikings, but Kirk Cousins, he still got to show me some things in the playoffs, though, man. Like,
Well, he definitely does. He definitely has to show in prime time that he can pull off the wins and stuff.
yeah, like big games and they defense. I don't think they defense strong enough to like in the playoffs. I don't think they gonna defense gonna be strong enough in the playoffs. So, like if they got to play Philly or Dallas or somebody like that, I just don't. I don't see it.
See, Kirk Cousins needs to use his safety blanket. They traded for T.J. Hawkinson, an amazing
Yeah,
tight end. You
he
need to
better
use
use
him.
it. Yeah, he better
Stop
use
trying to
it.
worry about Justin Jefferson every play. Let
Right.
Dalvin run, use TJ, and then let those guys break loose, and then let Jefferson hit one. Bam.
Yeah,
And you got
yeah. And that's the only person he want to throw the ball to.
him. He's a
You
monster,
know,
but yes.
it's like they out there just to try to break records. Hey, but they winning games, man. They'll definitely win this one, man. I just want to see what they do in the playoffs, man. I just Kirk Cousins, he still ain't got over that hump yet. Kind of like Tony Romo. Tony Romo won a lot of games in the regular season and then get to the playoffs
Lose every time.
and lose. Yeah, like literally every time. He win like 2 playoff games, 3 maybe.
I
I
don't even
don't
know if
know.
he won all that.
I don't either. I think he might have won 1 or 2 for real.
He might
But
have got one, maybe. I don't
yeah,
even know if he got that one. That's the
yeah,
problem.
I know that's that one suspect. That one suspect because he lost a lot, but in the playoffs. But the playoffs is different, man. The whole game plan changed.
Yeah,
It's just
atmosphere
like
changes.
basketball. Like the floor is shrinking basketball. It's kind of like the field does too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
mean, you see those catches. Oh, that's not a catch. Well, in the regular season, that would have been a
that would
catch.
have been the
That's just
catch.
how it
Yeah.
works.
Everything changed. Officiating,
Yeah.
everything changed. So Kirk Cousins, he still got to show some stuff, man. He still got some things he got to do. But I do think they'll beat the Jets though, unless
Yeah, they're winning that game.
unless Mike White go out there and show
No,
out.
no.
You don't think Mike White gonna go
Hell
out there
no.
and show out?
Hell no. No.
Hell no,
Nope.
trash can,
I
dumpster juice.
wish I had the Tracy Morgan thing. I'll put that up right now. No. Hell no.
The Eagles got a big one against the Titans.
That is gonna be a good game. I think that is a real good game.
Titans coming off a loss. They licking their chops right now. So
They are coming off a loss.
yeah,
I think that will be a good game. But I feel like the Eagles will pull it off.
I might go with the Titans, man. I don't know, man. I
That's
just
because you
feel
don't
like
believe in hurt.
I just feel like I want to go against the Eagles, man.
That's all you want to do, man.
I feel like
Give
I
them
just
the
want to.
damn props.
Yeah, I just want to go against the Eagles right now, man. Like, cause I feel like they look good. Of course, they 10-1. You know what I'm saying? But man, I just need to see more, man. I do. I need to see more. It's crazy I'm saying that, but I mean, they out of their defense because they winning games. You know what I mean? But they
This team was
defense.
8-0. You're like, I need to see more from this squad.
Yeah, and then they lost a game.
Yeah, then they lost, man. That's all.
They should have lost a couple games, but you know
They
they
allowed to
pulled it out.
lose 2.
They pulled it out. They pulled it out. I'm gonna go with the Titans though. I'm going with the upset.
Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. That's how I'm going to ride with them.
Derrick Henry about to run all over the place.
Who?
Derrick Henry about to run all over the place.
Yeah, he done.
Yeah, he's about to run all over the place. I'm telling you. We held him at 37 yards or something like that.
I don't think the Titans got the corners to lock up Devontae Smith and AJ Brown. I think
Man, Devontae be getting on my nerves. He be getting on my nerves, bro. He on my fantasy. Devontae, man, he don't get it. Man, he be getting on my nerves. He might get 2 catches for 60 yards, and that's it.
He about to have like 6 catches, 80 yards, and a touch.
You know who gonna go crazy? AJ Brown, because that's his old team.
Oh yeah,
that's who.
I got him on my squad.
Yeah, I might have to go with the Eagles though, because AJ Brown, I think he gonna come out ready to toast some shit.
He about to shit all over this damn team.
Yeah, I might have to go with the Eagles, man, because
there we go.
AJ, I think he about to go crazy.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yeah, the Eagles. Yeah, because who they don't got nobody for him. And then, like you said, Devontae might have a big game because they corners ain't gonna be over there.
They're gonna definitely key in on AJ because they know him. So Devontae's gonna be that man. And if Dallas Goddard might be back, I don't know. They were talking about it.
If he back,
if he comes back, this game's gonna be out of hand.
Yeah, you're right because they secondary is not the best. T. Higgins went off on him.
Listen, I wish I had my trash can right next to me right now. I'd be like,
yeah. T. Higgins went off on him, so They got their hands full, man. Hey, the Eagles might be licking their chops for real. Like, oh yeah, we about to go
Oh
kill
yeah,
these
we about
dudes.
to
All
go
we gotta do
kill
is
him.
stop Derrick Henry.
And
Yeah,
you know
you
AJ
stop
been
Derrick
hyping him
Henry.
up. He's like, man, we gonna go in here and split him.
You
Because
stop Derrick Henry, you good. We held him to 37 yards. That's why they couldn't win that game.
listen, it's a Call of Duty phrase right here. We're gonna go pop some melons right now.
Pop
Because
some
that's what
melons
pop some melons.
right now. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Them Cowboys got the Colts, man. It ain't no
Nah,
big
that's not even a
game.
game to talk about. Them
Yeah, I was gonna
Cowboys
say
gonna
that's not no
smoke.
big game, but you know your mom a
They gonna
Cowboys
kill him.
fan, so we
Listen, Micah
know.
Parsons probably gonna smash. Who has Sam Ellinger's back there? He gonna kill that dude.
Sam, yeah, Sam about to get murdered. He
Jonathan
gonna
Taylor
get
Thomas ain't gonna
killed.
do shit. I mean, yeah, that game's Cowboys win that game.
Yeah, man. Somebody told me they was going with Russell Wilson and the Broncos against the Ravens this week.
Dude, the Ravens look horrible. What the
Yes,
hell's
they
happened
do.
to them?
They've been
They
looking
let
like
Trevor
that.
Lawrence ball all over them.
They've been looking like that.
And,
They just found
and
a way
Travis
at the
Etienne didn't even play that game. Their
yeah.
running back didn't even play that game.
But they've been looking like that though. They just was pulling out games at the end of the game. They get that little last drive and you know what I'm saying and win games. But they know. Yeah, the coach about to get ran all over.
They don't even have to be
Ellinger
good
about
to
to
beat
get
them.
he about to get demolished back there. The coach Saturday gonna get fired after this game. 3 games
He's
fired.
like, sorry, we picked the wrong guy.
Yeah, we picked the wrong guy. He gotta
Marvin
go.
Harrison, come on.
Yeah, right. That's who they should. That's who they should
That's
get.
why listen. I really thought that was the way they were going to go
They should. Yeah, give Marvin a job, man. Marvin, he'll be good. I think he will. But when Russell gonna have a good game
this week.
this week against the Ravens?
He's going to have to
The
step
Ravens
up.
defense suspect.
And what's
It's
funny
been like that.
is they got names on that squad. They have names back there
Yes,
in that
they
defense.
do. Patrick
Marcus
Queen ain't
Peters.
showed up.
They
Guys
have
ain't showed up.
what's his name? God, I can't even think of his linebacker. Dude, they have names back
Oh
there.
yeah. They got guys, man. They got a lot of guys, but they
And
ain't
they're
showing
just not
up.
playing together. It's not a cohesive defense.
Right.
It's just not looking right.
They all over the place. They giving up. They giving up. They look like a team that we've never seen in Baltimore. We've never
Yeah,
seen
and then
that.
Lamar's not looking like Lamar at all.
Oh
This
hell
whole
no.
this whole money and getting paid thing has tore his mentality up right now.
I mean, he's still the reason why they won a lot of games, though. I will give him that because he finds a way to get that ball down the field on the last drive and win these damn
But he's
games.
not being himself because he doesn't want to get hurt. He gets hurt, that changes all this. His money
Yeah,
goes
I
out the
mean,
door.
he can't run all the time, but they don't got a running game, so
They need
he's
to
gonna
bet
have
on
to.
him.
He's
You
gonna
need
have
to
to
bet on
Fields
Lamar
it
and
up.
let him
If
play.
you
He
see
needs to
what
bet on
happened to
himself.
Fields been running all over the place now. He injured, so
Exactly.
you just don't want to run
Exactly.
like that. So you got to eventually use your arm, run when you have to. You know what I mean? Like, so he got to change it up at some point in time,
Yeah, he can't be
especially if
scared.
he want to get paid. If the Ravens don't pay him, somebody's paying him, so he don't have
Here's
to
the
worry
deal.
about the money.
Scared money don't make money. You
He
better
don't
go
have
out
to
there and
worry
do
about
something.
that.
Go show your stuff.
Right. If he was smart, he would know he don't have to worry about that. He's gonna get that money, $300 million from somebody.
I don't know about 300 million, but he's gonna get some money.
Shit.
Yeah,
Deshaun just got 230 guaranteed and ain't played in almost 2
that
years.
dude got an arm though.
Yeah,
Lamar don't got that arm.
but he ain't done what Lamar's done Lamar's an NFL MVP already.
That's because he's running everywhere.
It don't matter. He ain't. I'm
That's
just
'cause he
saying
ran
he
all
ain't
over the
done what
place.
Deshaun has done. And I mean, Deshaun ain't done what he's done in the NFL. He more valuable to his team than Deshaun is to his team right now. So he's gonna get a bigger contract. Then that's what the problem was. He want that money. He want a big contract. He want to be the highest paid quarterback. But you gotta play like that. If you want a big old contract, you gotta play big old contract football, man.
Yeah. That's right. You play big money football.
Big money football. You can't be 7-4 and y'all barely winning these games though. You know what I mean? If y'all was
they could have lost a lot of these
a
games.
lot of those games, like you can be 7-4, but all the games you won, you was smashing. You know what I mean? And you lost some close ones, but nah, man, the games they lost.
Listen, they have 3 games where they were up in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and blew
came
it.
back and beat them.
Yeah, and blew it. Yeah, and blew it. So that's not good. The score might have been close because the other team came back, but you let them score a lot of points in a row.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, the Ravens, they probably will lose that game. Russell might have a field day.
I think that team's imploded enough to where they came together, and I think the Broncos might actually do something. But again, it all depends. Their one receiver's already out. KJ Hamler's out.
Yeah,
Judy and Cortland are like they're sick. Like
yeah,
Judy's coming off an injury and coming back. Cortland's sick with an illness, so they got to get healthy in these next 2 days here.
yeah. Fast.
Yes.
They got to get healthy fast. But yeah, I mean that's ain't no real no other games. A bunch of trash can games. Ain't nothing.
Trash can.
Trash can games. We don't want to waste our time on those, man. So good Sunday coming up. Make sure y'all check that
Yeah,
out.
it'll be a good Sunday. Look, like this name of this show says, the craziness begins. You got championship weekend.
Let
You
me see.
got the week 14, or was it week 13? You got
Okay.
NFL starting to heat up. This is with the drive down to see who the hell is going to make it into the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
I mean, the NBA's hitting strong.
Yeah,
College
the
basketball's hitting strong. I mean,
Cavs is playing right now against Orlando. They actually been looking good. Jared Allen been injured, but
Jared
they put
Allen's been
Mobley at
injured.
center.
Yes.
They put Mobley at center, and that it looks good.
Look, Allen's been injured. Love's injured. Levert just came back last
Yeah,
game and
the
played
just came back.
great, and they won that game.
Yeah,
And that was against him beating them. That was against the Sixers.
yeah. The Sixers and Mobley played center that game too.
And Mobley can play center. That's the whole thing. You can
Yeah,
move
he's
him to
long
three
as hell.
positions. He can
Yeah,
play small forward in a sense because he can shoot the three.
Yeah, yeah. He can. He can shoot from anywhere.
Yeah.
Big long stretch. We got a solid team, man. I think Donovan's great, but I think we still need another guy.
We need another bench player.
We got Garland and Mitchell, but we still need another guy, like another like and
need a
Mobley.
three.
Mobley, I think Mobley can be that guy though. We not. I mean, we do need a three unless if Mobley turn into what I think he can turn into, we won't need that three.
We won't need that.
We won't need
I
that.
wouldn't mind
three.
another bench player. I think we need another good center.
Solid off, yeah, somebody solid off the bench that come in.
Robin Lopez ain't doing it.
No.
I think when Rubio comes back, I think he'll be
Rubio gonna come in and get buckets.
Be a nice piece.
Yeah, we miss him.
ain't doing jack. I say he needs
Neto
to
Neto is our backup point guard, man. We need Rubio back out there because
Rubio gets
Neto's
back.
a small guy, but Rubio's IQ is through the roof.
It's
and
all
he's
about
bigger.
this.
Yeah,
That's what basketball's about. That brain, man. He power
and
with
he's
it.
bigger. He can shoot better. He can score more. Like Rubio's a way better player than Neto. Neto's good though. I like Neto. He's good, but Rubio, he's a better asset. You know what I mean?
We need to get healthy again. Love needs to be back. I mean,
yeah.
Allen, if we get healthy again, we're going to be straight. I mean, we're still.
Oh
winning.
man, Love, that man got gray hair out there on the court, boy.
Yeah, I'm missing it too, man. I'm missing coaching too. Trust me, I really am. Me and Jay gonna find something down here. We're gonna coach some squads down here.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely do that.
We're gonna do that.
Coach some kids up. Yeah,
listen, we're gonna sponsor the squad with our listen, hey, for y'all. We business is coming, man. It's about to be huge here soon, real soon.
Oh yeah. We got some shit going on, about to make it pop.
Mom loves the idea that we go to coaching. Hell yeah. Telling you, that's something that was big.
Yeah, I definitely do that. But yeah, the NBA season's still young, so we following games, but ain't nothing big really happened.
No, yeah, the NBA's, it's going to be up
Kawhi
and down.
Leonard still injured. When he ever gonna come back? Paul George injured too. These dudes,
listen, that whole team gets injured. Man.
Most injured dudes in the history of basketball.
They get hurt left and right, man. The boys are always hurt. Hey, speaking of that, man, hold on. LeBron better be playing.
I think so. They 6-9 right now. He asked the media why they was asking him all that about Kyrie when Kyrie did his shit, but they didn't ask him about.
Oh yeah, LeBron playing. All right, because I was about to say, man, I had him. It was day to day, and I didn't put him. I had him in. I'm like, man, I gotta switch him.
Yeah, oh damn. I don't know if I did it this morning. No, I did it this morning. But now LeBron fucked the media up though, man. He said he asked him why they all was asking him all that stuff about Kyrie when Kyrie did what he did, but they ain't asking him nothing about Jerry Jones. In that picture, when he was 14 at Little Rock in Arkansas, when they was integrating, he was one of the dudes that was
sign or something.
That was in that group of white dudes when the black kids was walking in. He was one of them. See? But they ain't said nothing about it. They ain't asked him about it. They asked this man about everything that don't got nothing to do with basketball. They asked this dude about China, yo. Like, you know what I mean? They asked him about everything. Like, why ain't y'all? Because, you know how that shit go. I
Yeah.
just thought it was dope that he did that though. He called them out. They was
Yeah, he
stumped
called
too.
them all out. So what's wrong with y'all? Y'all scared to talk to me,
Yeah,
but you go yell at him?
yeah. They ain't know what to say either. They ain't know what to
Oh
say.
man, you froze up.
It was dope though. I liked it. Like
I don't
I love when
understand it.
I love when he do shit like that. Like you got to call them out, man. Like you can't just keep letting them get off, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The college basketball, man. Houston is number one.
I like that. First
Surprising.
time since five slam and jam, boy. Since
Yes,
Drexler and Olajuwon were there.
this top five is crazy. It's Houston, Texas, Virginia, Arizona, Purdue, Baylor, Creighton, UConn, Kentucky, Indiana. That's the top 10. That is crazy. I
And
ain't even.
Creighton.
It ain't even the regular teams except for Kansas and
I mean,
Virginia. But
yeah,
really, the rest of those teams don't really be at the top. Like UNC got 2 losses already. Duke got 2 losses
yeah,
already.
they don't look right.
UK, Michigan State, they all got 2 losses already.
Well, Michigan State wasn't even up there, and they upset some big teams. I mean,
Yeah, Maryland 6-0. Buckeyes, they number 25, 5-1. And San Diego is 24. Well, we just lost to Duke.
and we lost to San Diego State, so we
Yeah,
got two losses.
San Diego State is one above us. They 24. So young college season, man, it's looking good. I think Houston might run away because they look real. I watched them a couple times and
Listen,
they
this is
look
a
real
long look.
good.
You play 2-3 college games a week, so this is a long season. Let's see what
Yeah,
happens with this one. I mean, again,
yeah,
this will be a topic once you go into conference play. You go into those big games in December. That's when they really play some solid teams, like those tournaments, the ACC, Big Ten tournament, stuff like
right,
that starts really popping off. That's when you really start to see who's going to come out.
right. Hell yeah. All right, man. I feel like that's enough for now, man. All the good stuff that we need to talk about. You know what I mean? Ain't no headline news right now. Bunch of injuries everywhere, but who wants to talk about
Nah,
injuries?
hell no.
We not ESPN analysts. We don't want to talk about it. That's just a big one. Let's somebody big get injured, then we
Yeah.
can talk about that. But it was a good one. Had to get more in depth on things, man. Give a little bit more insight. You know, so
Well,
appreciate y'all for stopping by for
yes.
sure.
Again,
All the
always
time,
appreciate the
every week.
comments, the views, the
Yeah,
likes. Keep it
interaction.
coming.
We love the
As you
interaction. We
as
love
you
the
see the
interaction.
banner down below, go follow us,
Like,
like
subscribe,
us on
share,
Twitter,
comment, all of that.
Facebook, Twitch, YouTube.
All
We
of
need
that.
all that. We need all that.
All of that. Yeah. So until next time, it's the Man Cave.
Man cave. Salute.
Peace.